in 30 seconds with me, Kim, aka Fitness Snob. But remember, being a fitness snob is not about you judging anybody or you being judged. It is all about you being unapologetic about your fitness preferences.
Good morning. Thank you for joining me on this Tuesday. I'm excited to have you here. We are going to actually have a towel this morning, so make sure you have a towel. You can have a hand towel or a dish towel, but please, no bath towel. We need something fairly short. Face towel is way too small, but we are going to do some close-in grips as well with this towel today. So let's get started warming up. Well, give me jumping jacks. Keep it moving. Okay, you still got those jumping jacks going? And remember, if a jumping jack is too much for you right now, you can step out and in. But this is cardio, so we're trying to warm up that body. Now give me some pop squats. Remember these? We're going to drop to the floor. We're going to touch with one hand, hop up. We're bringing our feet in together in the center. And if that's too much, you can stand up. Really just a squat. Remember, it's still cardio. So move as fast as you can. Back to those jumping jacks. I know when we started this month ago, we were moving slower, but we are progressing, right? One more time for those pop squats. You keep going. Today I'm really going to set my watch. Can I get jumping jacks one more time? Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab that towel. One of my favorite moves is deadlifts. Call them good mornings when we're not actually using a weight. We're going to grab that towel, pull it all the way apart. We're going to bend down, booty out, just go far enough that you're parallel. Your knees bend just slightly. This is not a squat. We're not sitting in it. Think about shaving your legs. You want to be close to those legs. That towel is pulled all the way apart. There's no slack in the middle of it. Next round of these, we are going to do a row. So I want us to keep doing these. We're going to go down. We're going to roll back, down, and up. Down, roll back, down, and up. So again, that towel is pulled tight. So you should be feeling the pull in your muscles. We're going up to the navel, down, and back. Give me a couple more. Really try to focus on form. Now today we're going to do something called halo. So I want you to bring your hands in closer. You can see how close my hands are together. And then you want to come kind of to your forehead. Don't touch it, but bring your arm around your head. It's called a halo. Keep pulling on that towel. You're going to feel this. It's a great shoulder workout. It's also great for flexibility. Should not be hitting your head at all. You're just coming around. And now we're going to keep doing these, but we're going to sit into a squat. Remember, toes, knees are behind your toes. And let's go the opposite way with the halo, where we're sitting in this squat. And now we are going to go back to those good mornings. Remember, your booty is coming back. You can bring that towel out a little bit, your hands out a little bit further in that towel. Should feel like you're shaving your legs. Your butt is coming back. Your knees are bending a little bit, but it's not a squat, you guys. You are working your glutes, your hamstrings. You feel it all in there. Last one, we're going to do it with a row. The row, your elbows should be coming, like skimming your body, coming straight back. Good job. Now you got a little bit of a break if you need some water. Then we're going to go into a cardio burst for 1 minute, and we're going to do those pop squats. Remember, if the pop squat is too much, you can either just squat post or squat up and down, okay? Let's go. You need to take a break in between it. Take a break, just come back. You got 30 more seconds. Can you go faster? You need to take a break, come back to it. All right, good job. We're grabbing that towel, and we are coming to the floor. You should feel winded. I absolutely feel winded. Okay, so we are on the floor, hands on that towel still, and actually we're gonna keep our feet up, the heels into the floor, back, like against the floor, and then we're doing something a little different. It's a narrow grip bench press, so we are bringing our elbows to our sides. So it's not a chest press. This towel should not be over your chest or your nipple line. It should be pulling down, almost like when you do rows. It is a great tricep exercise, but you have to pull on that towel. Okay, now we're moving into our next. We're gonna put our feet on the ground, arms in the air. We're gonna do hip thrusters. Hips up, down. Hold for a set, down. Hold for a set, down. Make sure you are pulling that towel still. I want those arms to be good and firm, strong. No slack in that towel. It should be right above your chest line, but arms all the way out. And now we are turning over. We're going to put the towel down, for the first time today. We're going to be on all fours, and we're just going to do a side lift. We're going to work those adductors and those abductors. So we want to push out, come in slow, push out, come in slow, push out, come in slow, push out, come in slow. Keep it going. And now I want us to stay there and just do the opposite leg. Now we are flipping back on our back, pull that towel back in, and we're doing those narrow grip bench presses. So again, coming down to the side of your body, you're pulling a towel apart, you should feel your arms, elbows, everything graze the side of this body. Toes up, heels dug in, back flat against your floor, your mat, abs held in. Now this one we're going to not do thrusters, we're just going to hold, and we're going to do a chest press. So now you can see how different this is versus what we just did with the narrow grip press. This, you are pulling to your nipple line. Arms go straight up, straight down. The rest of your body is being firm. Only your upper back and head are on the floor. Your lower back, booty, everything else should be raised, should be holding in those abs. Squeezing that behind. Good job. Okay, we're coming down. You have about a 30-second rest. Then we go into another cardio push. And we are going to do mountain climbers. I love mountain climbers. Mountain climbers are great for everything. Honestly, one of those really good full body exercises. And we didn't do push-ups or anything today, so it'll actually give you a chance to hold that upper body as a push-up too. So additional chest work. Go. And remember, for a mountain climber, you are bringing one leg in, swapping with the opposite leg, and then just going as fast as you can. If you want to do something a little different, you can do a side. More advanced, you can do 2 push-ups for me. 6 mountain climbers. 2 push-ups. 6 mountain climbers. 2 push-ups. 6 mountain climbers. And remember, that's just for somebody who wants to do something a little different. Otherwise, just stick with those mountain climbers. You can do those crisscrosses. If any of it gets to be too much or too hard, you can plank on your hands and on your forearms. Good job. Okay. That's amazing. We are already into our last group of exercises. We are going to do abs. I was just asking somebody here, I could not think of what this is called. So they told me a double crunch. But we are going to put our hands behind our head. We're going to crunch up. So bring your whole body in. If this is too much for anybody, leave your feet on the ground. Crunch up to your knees. Come back down. Sit all the way up to your knees. Come back down. But if you can bring your knees in and out, which looks like I can even do today, you should do that. Now we're going to stay on our back, bring our feet in the air, and do a raise. So the idea is a reverse crunch, but the idea is that you are bringing your feet up to the sky, lower your body slowly. Try not to flop around, which I feel like I'm doing right now. If that's too much for anybody, really just hold your legs still and just do a crunch. But if you can raise them up for a reverse crunch, we are hitting those lower abs. And now we are moving into side plank. So forearms should be, your elbow should be right under your shoulder. You can put one leg in front of the other if it's easier for balance, and put them on top of each other. You can raise one. If you need a little bit more help, you put a hand down in front. We are just side planking. We are holding in our entire core. Another great full body workout. And now we're going to actually do the side plank. Just flip to the other side. Remember, you can always put a foot in front, put a hand down and a foot in front. Just a few more seconds. Great job. Now we are back to those, I'll just say it this way, to those what they call double crunches. Remember, if that's too much, leave your feet down. Just crunch all the way up to your knees. Come back down. I don't know if you guys can feel these, but OMG. Okay. Back on the ground. Think about pushing the heel up for that reverse crunch. Remember, if that's too much, leave your legs straight up and just crunch the upper body. But if you can, you're leaving that head on the floor, that back on the floor, that upper back on the floor. You're lifting those heels to the ceiling. All right, good job. We are now going to do cardio burst. So we're grabbing the towel again. We're going to do twists. A couple of different ways you could do it. You can leave your feet on the ground, twist from side to side. Try to get those hands to touch the floor every time. If you're feeling more advanced, pick your feet up, toes pointed out. Let's go. Pick your poison. And go as fast as you can. We are twisting that core. If you need a break, stop for a second, like I do. And come back to it. My abs are just on fire today. I hope you guys are feeling it like I am. 30 more seconds. Woo! We only got a few more seconds till we get through this together. Wow. All right. Whew. And feeling that core for real, for real. Let's meet here in the front. Whew. We did a lot of tricep work. You might not even realize it, but we did. So we're going to start with stretching our triceps. We're going to put that hand to our back, lightly grab with the opposite arm, lightly grab that elbow, and just pull it over gently so you can feel the pull in this tricep. Hopefully that feels good. And then let's take the same arm that was in the back and bring it towards the front. Cross it over. Again, you'll feel a pull a little bit in the shoulder, down the tricep. Nice. Now let's do the opposite arm, hand to the back, pull the elbow gently. I hope that your March has started off really strong. A ton of things I feel like happen in March. There is March Madness, which starts actually next Tuesday. So I'm going to figure out some madness for us. And not just in this class, but a challenge that goes through March Madness. So be prepared. Let's cross the arm over. But the idea is that we're in this class and we're continuing to progress. So I know I have upped the impact a little bit, especially at the beginning in terms of just a cardio warm-up, but you can always take it back to a low impact warm-up, but definitely let's try to get that body a little more heated up so we burn more calories during our workout. Oh, hopefully that feels good. So let's stand up. So I want to make sure that with everything, we just continue to progress. We haven't moved to weights or anything. I hope you are enjoying the towels. You're going to kick your foot to your behind. Whatever you need to do to hold your balance, sometimes holding your hand out is helpful. You guys keep holding that for a second. So the March challenge will just be something that keeps us active and moving every day. And just so you can continue to work on form and improve endurance, and then be ready for another change, hopefully in April. We're now going to switch the legs, take that heel to the back of that behind, whatever you need for balance. I'm absolutely starting tryout Thursdays, where you're going to get introduced to other types of fitness. So everything from yoga, dance, floor Pilates. I am lining up the instructors now. A little bit about me is when I decide I want to do something, I think everything is supposed to go at my pace and quick and fast. Everybody is not like that. So initially when I thought we were going to introduce this, I'm like, yeah, I'll be able to kick this off in March. And the instructors were like, oh no, my schedule, I can't fit it. And so I am getting them all lined up so we have a very strong schedule starting in April. I didn't want to have somebody one Thursday and then nobody the next Thursday. So bear with me, but that will start in April. The other thing, though, that happens in March, now I want you to put your heel on the ground, sit back, toe up, and then just grab slightly on that toe. We are pulling our toes slightly and feeling the pull in the quad. And we're sitting back into it. So the other thing that happens in March is spring. And spring is a time for growth and renewal and spring cleaning. So anything you need to get rid of, attitudes, lack of motivation, people, toxic energy. Think about how to shed that now so you can go into spring feeling fresh and renewed. If you have some attitude of you were supposed to be someplace in terms of your fitness by spring because you started in January and now you feel like giving up, don't do it. Spring is renewal. You can always start over. You can always start over in any season, obviously, but let's consider this spring to be a new kickoff for us all. Let's take a couple of really good deep breaths. Blow it out. Can we get another one? Blow it out. All right. Thank you so much for joining me on Tuesday. I'm definitely just going to play a recording for this Thursday, but do it again. Like at least doing it twice a week will be great. You'll get to see how you have improved from the first class. Try to go a little faster, try to do a few more reps. I am actually going to be with one of the instructors that we are planning for the Thursday tryouts on Thursday, so I cannot physically be in two places at one time, though I think that I'm talented enough to do that, but God said no. So you still do the workout, please, and continue to tell your friends. Absolutely put comments in. I will chat with you later during the day. If you have any specific questions or needs, DM me in any of my places. Again, I'm Kim, aka Fitness Snob. You can find me Fitness Snob Society on Facebook or Instagram, and Original Fitness Snob on Instagram as well. Thank you so much for spending your morning with me.